In the beginning of the story, we are shown to the guys who didn't die in the first episode. 2 guys, and this girl gets alive. And this girl is told to complete a mission, but we don't know which mission she has to complete. So now we are taken to the past where Misasaka is taking care of our Taka Sohir. She cooks for him and Taka says that the food is very tasteless, the rice is raw and tasteless. So hearing this, he gets angry and she says that I have cooked food for you and on top of that you are saying that the food is not good. Stupid kids eat quietly. If someone cooks for you, then you don't get insulted. But when she eats by herself, then she gets to know how tasty the food is. So now she is crying and eating and she has no other option then. She sees what the researchers have told her to teach our Taka the basics, so she gets very angry. She says that I have to start from the abridged. So here when she is teaching him, then someone comes to the room. And he says that it must be a robot, so she looks and sees that it really is a robot who brings fruits and other things. So she asks if you bring anything else apart from fruits or vegetables, so she says yes, everything, so she says that then it is a very good thing then. Misasaka tells her to bring a doggy video game console, everything book, bring everything, and yes, bring some makeup stuff. She orders everything. And after that, she takes Taka out where he lives in the field. So in the field, there are all the crops, so she says that what is all this so? She says that this land is very fertile. Actually, she doesn't know much, so Misasaka explains to her in here. She meets the researcher where the researcher tells her that you are the most suitable for this job because our Taka has a hidden ability. Which they don't know at all that what is this ability, so here she tells about an encounter, how he killed the ghost. And she asks the researcher what was that, then he says that we don't know about it, that what is that. She says that she wants a break, but he throws money and says that this is your monthly salary. And this monthly salary that she got this time, she says that this is her yearly salary in a month. So if she works for a whole year, she will get a 10-year quota, and he says that if you want a break, you can take a break. Because as you know how difficult it was to take care of Taka when he doesn't even know about his ability, so she goes for a break. And at the next moment when she opens her eyes, she thinks that I slept well, what else do I need? But here there are 4 walls, I am in jail. And where am I? And she thinks that as soon as I wake up, I will go with all the money, I will go shopping in the hotel. But what is this? Something else is happening here. She doesn't stay in the hotel, and here she sees that it is closed, someone has kidnapped her. So here the siren is on, and there is a camera and sound, and she says that we will ask you questions and you will answer. So after a few days, Taka asks where is she then? The robot says that she has gone on vacation. So, Taka waits a little longer to see how long she will be on vacation. He tells his lovely dog to wait, saying, I will find her. He asks the robot where she is, and it responds that she has gone on vacation. Taka expresses that he doesn't know where she went. The robot suggests asking the researchers, so he asks the robot to take him to them. The robot agrees, and they start moving forward. Taka is very happy at the thought of meeting Asaka. The robot informs him that the door doesn't open from the outside, it opens from the inside. Taka insists on opening the door, and as they see this, everyone becomes scared. They refuse to open the door, leading to their punishment. The next scene reveals that more than half of the scientists are killed. A senior scientist rushes in and asks what happened. Taka explains that he used his special ability, and he is scared because Taka insisted on opening the door. The lady inside doesn't want to open the door, fearing Taka's ability, but he realizes that Taka can't kill without seeing the person. He instructs a guard to shoot the lady, fearing that if she opens the door, their test subject will escape, posing a significant danger. Before the guard can shoot, Taka reveals his hidden ability and kills her. Taka wonders what will happen to him, and at that moment, Taka arrives, asking about Misasaka. The scientist replies that they don't know where she is and informs Taka that she has been kidnapped by a dangerous organization. The scientist claims they can't do anything to save her, but Taka takes responsibility. Says that I will go to save her because he knew that she has power. And he says that this will be a secret. Don't tell anyone about this. So as soon as he reaches the other facility where Asaka was kidnapped, he destroys everything. Like his power is unlimited. He can defeat anyone. There is no anime character who can stand in front of him. There were 3 powerful people. He kills them without seeing just a little bit where the killing intent came. He killed them. And here she is getting bored, thinking about where am I trapped? They have trapped me in a very bad way. What should I do now? Then she starts screaming. Till then, a lady comes and puts a gun on her head. And here, Artaka moves forward and sees that Miss Asaka is there. And that lady says that if you move forward, I will kill her. I don't understand. He comes so close, and here she says that if you move 1 step forward, you will die. Then Taka uses his power and kills that lady. So the fight between Goku and Saitama ends here. Artaka will be the clear winner. And then he says that I came to find you. So as soon as she comes out, she sees that a lot of destruction has been done, so she understood that this Taka test subject can be very dangerous, so she takes him back. And then after a long time, she comes back and stays very happy. Then here, she is talking to the scientist where the scientist says we have to hire you. You can't leave the job because if you leave the job, then you know what is going to happen. And she says that now I have also seen that if I don't stay with him, he is going to cause a lot of destruction, which is not a good thing because in the facility, the destruction he caused, a small child cannot cause such destruction. So it's not a problem, and Taka would be very happy. If Miss Asaka stayed with him, suddenly he remembers that the bag in which I had kept all the money is lost. Now he is at a lot of tension. It's okay. We will get the money again. The scene comes in the present where Taka is sleeping, and she keeps looking at him. Then the ghost comes out and says, I am looking. I can understand your thoughts then. She gets shy and says, what are you saying? It's not like that. The ghost scolds her and says, there is nothing wrong in it, Tomo's bloodline. If it matches with this, then it will look very good. Anyway, he is handsome and very cute. Tomo gets very shy and says, there is nothing like that. You stop thinking about my thoughts, she adds as they have reached, and their car has stopped. Because their car is like a warship battle, they decide that if anything goes wrong, then Taka will use his power and kill everyone in one line, even if nothing happens. However, those people cooperate peacefully and say, I have been sent to the south, so I want to check because the car in which you have come belongs to the royal family. And so on. Then he says, this was given to us as a gift, and we are sage candidates. He adds, if you are sage candidates, then we will find out if you are sage candidates or not. They check the sage candidate like a thermometer and find out that, yes, he is a sage candidate. Then Taka shows him the pendant which that person gave him in the previous episode. The knight Rick, his name, is a royal family member, so he is also connected with him. Rick gives his pendant to Tomo and says, welcome. Another royal family member comes and says, I am not going to bow down to him because I also belong to the royal family. Rick and Richard are the same person, causing confusion between the two. Where the blue person is saying that if you are really then fight and show because the people of the royal family are very good at swords, and he is saying that fight with me. But the guard is saying that you are not doing it right. You should not do this with your guests. But he says that it does not matter to me because I also belong to the royal family, and I have this right to know. So here they are telling Tomo that you go and fight. You also use your ability once, but she is scared. And the ghost is saying that why don't you use it once? You can use it easily, and let me tell you that the ghost belongs to the family of Tomo means it is a very old relation. And he also says that don't worry if something goes wrong. I will see. The ghost says that you are not going to worry because the person in front of you is very weak. So here we are shown the stance of Tomo, means there is a dangerous swordsman. The stance of Tomo is one hand in the back and one hand on the sword, and he is standing in a very relaxing position. Like the person in front of you is a small kid, and he will be defeated in one go. And he is standing in a very serious stance on how to defeat him. So here the fight begins. He throws his dagger in the air and moves forward very fast and kicks very hard from behind, no one expected. This, and then the dagger comes in his hand and says that if you have not given up, then I will tell you more. Both are surprised to see this move. What happened here? This move was seen for the first time, but no problem, Tomo has won this match. So now they can go inside, but the poor guy is in so much pain that he can't even get up for half an hour. Taka, he is checking the wall, so there is magical power in the wall till then the person comes. The Taka asks if you are fine, and then he tells that this is a magic barrier. Many years ago a wizard made this barrier. And then Taka remembers that he is talking about this until then. Tomo is also there. After that, the person says, I will take you around the city because you are new here, so they are new in the capital, so they are sage candidates. So they are going around the city where Tomo looks and says, why is everyone so armed as if the battle can start any time? And he says, you don't know there is a Dark Lord, and when he is summoned, everyone is ready to defeat him. He gets surprised and says, how many Dark Lords are there? Then he says, I don't know anyway, I don't know how many. Now the story is interesting. No one knows what is happening here. After that, Taka says thank you. Then he says, it will be easier to talk then. He says, we have to find our friends. Tomo says, you are calling them your friends. Taka says, they betrayed us, but I am not going to forgive them. So here a new thing is going to start. This is very interesting. So they are in the capital palace because all sage candidates are called here. And this is king. He is the most powerful. I don't know, but he is king, so he is saying, you are welcome. You know why you are called here until then. An innocent boy goes like a hero. Taka says, who is this fool? Tomo says, he was very calm. The king also says, no one dared to talk to me until then. The boy stands in front of him and says, I talked to him. Suddenly, he takes out his blade and cuts his finger, and the boy who gets the title, this is very dangerous.